Hey guys, Utah Steve back for another video. Finally, first one, really, technically, of 2020. I did post one a little while ago with a gear loadout and this camping trip I was going on. None of it panned out, and I didn't really like the way I did that video, so I got rid of it. It happens. Today I'm on a hike, a very unique hike, not your average, let's hike and look at the pretty waterfall and come back. Those are great. But we're going to a very unique location. I'm hoping it's not muddy. I'm the only person here in the parking lot. That's a good thing. That means I'll have my destination to myself. Got a few snacks, a hiking pack with just a few supplies in it. It is currently 50 degrees, which is awesome. It's springtime. It's supposed to warm up to close to 60 today. It rained yesterday, so that storm is moving out. It's not supposed to rain at all today. But it's very overcast. Very strange. I'm going to need, I have a headlamp and I have a 1,000 lumen flashlight with me. And it's broad daylight. I'm not going to give away what we're doing, but this is something I've wanted to do for a very long time. I've been here before with my two little boys. Didn't film it or anything, took some pictures. And by the title of the video, you probably already know, so I don't know why I'm being secretive. We're going to Patsy's mine. Now, who's Patsy? We're in Farmington, Utah. Patsy was this old prospector that he settled in Ogden, which is where I live, which is probably 20 miles to my north here. To the north, not just my north, yours too. He dug a mine up here, and it goes back about 150 feet, I think. If any of this is wrong, you can correct me. It's all right. It's been a while since I read the facts. Anyway, here's a picture of Patsy. What we're going to do today is we're going to hike up to his mine and we're going to go inside and explore it a little bit. It's not a deep mine. It's not, a winding mine, but it is kind of a fun place to visit. Now, what he did is he would travel up here from his home in Ogden and he would work on his claim and camp out here for a while, and then he would head back to Ogden. I don't think he was married or had kids or anything. He was what we would call today an introvert. Definitely somebody, a lone wolf, doing his own thing, kind of kept to himself. Very quiet man. He was determined that there was gold in them thar hills. And it turned out there wasn't. So he eventually abandoned his claim and traveled to California, where he lived out the rest of his days, not living off of gold that he found in his mine here. We're in the middle of a residential neighborhood, which is a very new neighborhood. It wasn't here just a few years ago, and some of the houses are still being built. They're McMansions, as I like to call them. Big old houses like that one. Just up this hill here, there's like a ton of brand new homes, but our trail is just right behind us. And it goes up into the foothills away from these houses. So let's get the pack on and let's hope it's not too muddy. All right. This isn't a long hike, so I only brought a few snacks with me. It's kind of windy, so it's a cool 50 degrees. So there I am, and here's our trailhead. As you can see, the catchy name of Residences at Farmington Hills goes that way. But our trail is right here next to the sign. You almost don't notice it. It's not marked as a hiking trail. As you can see, it definitely is. Right down there, that is Lagoon, Utah's amusement park. Sort of a mini Disneyland. Go there every year. Here's our view. So far, we're not that far up the hill. And we're going straight up this. Way up there That location is called Flag Rock for obvious reasons. Popular hiking destination. There's a trail that goes up behind there. You can also get up to it through here. We're not going there today. I'm not that ambitious. And by the way, our trail is not muddy at all. Thank goodness. Even after our rainstorm yesterday, it's not bad. But I was prepared. I got my waterproof hiking boots on. So I'm taking a little breather. There's two ways you can get up here. One is a trail that kind of zigzags up, which is the smart way to go. It takes longer to get up there, but you don't wear yourself out so quick, which is the way I should have gone. The other way, there's a game trail that shoots straight up the mountain side, and before you know it, you're at the mine. It's super fast. But boy, do your lungs and heart feel it. Especially when you haven't been out hiking all winter. Somebody dropped their hoodie here. I'd say a long time ago. It's been eaten by mice. I'm glad I'm the only one here. It's what I was hoping for. It's what I'm always hoping for. Onward and upward. Well, guys, we made it. This is Patsy's mine. I love knowing that his hands touched this and chiseled this. Just him. People have written their names, of course. It's been spray painted before because there are a-holes that do that. You can see we're still very close to the city. Out there we got the Great Salt Lake. That's Antelope Island. Salt Lake City's that way. A bunch of cities in here, including Farmington. Ogden is just over that hump, at least in the viewfinder. Now, this is the way I should have come up, the easier way. But instead I came up here through this ravine. There are trails that run along either side. They're game trails, but I came up here. My only regret is this last push was really steep. So in the future, I think I'll worry less about saving time and come that way. It is time for us, my friends, to get out the headlamp and the 1,000 lumen flashlight. Got him in my pocket. Can't go anywhere without Bob Jr., right? In we go. Hopefully, there are no animals hanging out in here. It has been a long, cold, lonely winter. It's dripping from the ceiling. We've got snow melt seeping into the ground. You can see there's a lot of mist in here. You can see it in my flashlight. Now, if you look online, there are even families that come up here with their kids, come in here and explore. And if you're wondering if I'm claustrophobic, I am. However, as long as I can see that, I'm good. Hello? Now, I came in here with my own 2 little boys, like I said. We came back about this far. We did not have flashlights. We were just going for the hike, thought it would be fun. So we didn't go too far in. So this is a first for me. There's some mud and water on the floor. Not too bad though. So far, I don't see any glowing eyes. I laugh, but that would be bad. This is mountain lion territory. And God, this is just so amazing. I'm hoping. It's strange because a lot of this mist, it just kind of comes and goes. Hello? I make sure it's nice and quiet. Some dogs have been in here, that's okay. I don't see any large, unfamiliar paw prints. Looks like we have goes off to one side here. We'll come back to that. Gotta watch your head. You can stand straight up in some of this, but like this right here, this is really low. Now my guess is there's probably kids that come up in here and party. Gonna have to get really low here. All right, there we go. This guy really worked his butt off. He must have really been passionate and convinced that there was gold in here. And of course, all the taggers got to it. Straight back is our exit, so I still know where we are. And I don't really want to walk through this, but my understanding is that this loops down and around and connects with this. The problem I have is I really don't want to walk through that. What to do, what to do. This has been here a very long time. Well, this stretch of water isn't too bad, and these are waterproof. All right. Hello? Okay, it doesn't look like it connects at all. This is just kind of its own dead end right here. Here we have some modern day petroglyphs. God, they'll tag anything, won't they? That's chalk, thankfully. Yeah, that's just chalk. That doesn't piss me off as much as spray paint. You can see here some of the mineral deposits that probably sparked his interest. I don't know geology very well. I slept through high school. Anyway. Yeah, so there's a lot of gold-looking deposits in here. I don't know if it comes across on camera, but that's gold-colored. I would imagine there was a reason he thought there was gold in here. I don't know. Anyway, that's that tunnel. Let's take a chance on the other one. We didn't come all the way up here to not explore it. Okay, so once again, that's our way out. And this is all this soggy stuff I've decided I am going to walk through. And chances are, oh, look at that. It's just a dead end right there. Those are goggle rims. I wonder what the heck people had goggles in here for. Seems strange to me. All right. Conquered our fear of the unknown anyway. I always heard these two tunnels connected and that there was a loop, but I guess not. Very cool. Very cool. Now sometimes back in the day, prospectors used to take their lanterns and burn their names and the date into the rock. It kind of looks like that stuff. That would be really cool to see if Patsy left his signature anywhere in here. So they'd use their lanterns and like see that. That could be old, but I can't read it. This is where he gave up. One of the places. I shouldn't say gave up. He really had a passion for this. He wouldn't have dug so much by himself. Can you imagine the 1800s coming up here, digging this out of the mountain yourself with pickaxes and donkeys and good Lord. Just to give you an idea, I'm going to go ahead and turn my light off. You can see how dark it is in here without any light, obviously. Yeah, just nothing. Kind of freaky. Makes you really appreciate a good flashlight. Well, let's climb back out. That's pretty much it. These two turnoffs that are dead ends, and then a straight corridor from the opening. All right, down under here. You can see our exit down there. No bats. Kind of surprised. Really surprised that there are no bats. It's a lot cooler right through here than it is back there. It gets pretty warm. Once you climb up in there, it's pretty toasty. Well, I said we'd check this out, so here we go. It's a dead end, but we'll check it out anyway. Oh yeah, look at that up in there. Hello? Looking for signs of animal tracks. That's just a dead end. We're gonna have to crawl. Oh yeah, that's big in there. On my hands and knees, folks. Oh, look at the size of this room. It's tall. Okay. Moldy in here. I can feel it in my lungs. There's a roof. Little platform here. Looks like maybe he use this for supplies or something. That's been all leveled out, like to set things on. Look at all those deposits up in there. That's crazy. Marbling. That's pretty cool. It's very moldy in here. I can smell it. That white stuff is probably mold. Right there on the rocks, on the dirt. So I don't want to hang out in here too much. Here's the way I came in. Get a picture of that. We're gonna go back down because this room in particular is really not easy to breathe in. So now you might be thinking, this is foolish to come in here without a oxygen sensor, but A, it doesn't go in that far, and B, this is kind of a touristy place to go. It's not just some abandoned mine in the middle of Nevada. It's people even come here with their kids, and it's okay with people coming up here. So I just wanted to show you this real quick. Here's this dead end. Look at this up in here. You see how shiny that is? I don't know if my camera's picking it up very well, but that's really bright gold, shiny stuff. And no, I don't think it's gold. I don't think I've discovered something that no one else has. It's probably like pyrite or something. Anyway, very cool. I can hear voices. It's time to head back. Somebody's here. Yeah. Right down there. All right. Let's head out. Whoa. How's it going? Good. Have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. You been in here?
No, it was our first time.
Yeah, it just dead ends at 3 different places down there.
I gotcha.
So it's pretty easy. You won't get lost.
Yeah, I figured. Well, we heard it was just a tunnel.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it branches off. There's one room back there to the left. You make a left and then a right. You have to kind of crawl up in it.
Okay.
Smells pretty moldy. I'd be careful in that
Right.
one. There's like white stuff growing on the walls, but
Yeah.
wow, look at that.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I didn't notice that. Sorry, I'm filming crap.
No worries.
No problem. All right, have fun.
Yeah. Doing good.
All right. Back to the daylight. Ah, that's cool. See, a lot of people do come up here. I'm actually pretty lucky. The last time I came up here, there were a lot of people coming in and out of here. Not quite forming a line, but pretty close. Look at that. And then you step out into this. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that view. It's too bad it's so overcast. Every time I go hiking, it's overcast. What's up with that? All right, so that's Patsy's mine. Flag Rock is up at the top of that. That's why I'm not feeling that ambitious. But I don't have that kind of time either. Whew, that was fun. Well, guys, I think that's about all we can see here. That was really cool experience. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm just gonna hike back to the car now, and I'm gonna take the regular trail this time. That way was not as quick as I thought it would be, and it was a lot more difficult. So I'm Utah Steve. Thanks for joining me for another video. Do yourself a favor. Get off the couch, get outside, and have some fun. The views are spectacular. And if you can't get off the couch, I was thinking about this. Just come along with me. I'll do it for you. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'll see you in the next video.